I've been instructed by my dear co-host to bring us into the show. Welcome to Local Frequencies, your connection to the music scene. I'm Kyle Roberts.
And I'm Bree Morgan.
And today we have Dakota Neust from, where are you from, Dakota?
Reedsburg, Wisconsin.
Reedsburg, Wisconsin. How's the weather up there?
Pretty cold.
Pretty cold. Like here?
Pretty much.
Not much of a geographical difference.
No, not really.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so we have Dakota Neust here with us today. And he is from, oh, you already said this.
Yeah, he's from Reedsburg.
I'm so sorry.
Your blonde is showing.
It's always showing. We've gone over this. But, all right, so Dakota is the ripe age of 21. And how long have you been doing this, Dakota?
I started when I was 9 years old after, when my grandpa passed away, and actually found a couple guitars in his closet.
That's cool.
And never knew, like, he played at all until I started snooping around the house more. Little 9-year-old me exploring. And I found a little poster him and his buddies made up for fun. And I guess he was in a band when he was my age. He would travel around Castle Rock Lake, playing at Pine Cove and Shipwreck and all those bars.
That's awesome.
Oh, well, I asked how long you've been doing this, but I guess we should probably tell the people what you do.
Yeah, you...
So
Correct me if I'm wrong. You look like a country guy. Is that true?
Yeah.
Are you stereotyping, Kyle?
Oh, totally. But that's okay.
It's just because my hat, Kyle.
It's because of your hat.
So, what kind of country? 'Cause I'm sure we can agree there are lots of types of country. If you don't like country, you have to say what kind of country you don't like. That probably irritates me the most. People are like, I don't like country. Well, let's be real here. Like,
There's tons of different
Yes,
pop
there is.
country, rock country. There's tons of different genres. I don't really know. I kind of touch base on a little bit of all.
Okay. Like idols, like who do you listen to the most?
Justin Moore and Randy Houser are probably my favorite two guys
Okay.
out.
All right, yeah, they're good. See, and they're like different from like Florida Georgia Line and stuff like that. So okay.
Waylon Jennings, Merle Haggard. None of them ring a bell.
Yes, I know. Waylon Jennings and Merle Haggard are. Thanks, Kyle. Kyle's our old soul.
Old soul.
We all say that he's got like a 50-year-old man inside of him. He plays the blues like he's an old man.
That sounds not PC.
Okay, thanks for thinking like that.
Sorry.
But okay, so you said like Justin Moore, Randy Houser. So, okay, so those are your idols and inspirations then. Do you write a lot of your own music or?
Yeah, I've actually got a whole notebook full that I kind of just dink with once in a while. If I get bored or something hits me, I just pull it out. Even if I'll be at work, and I know they'll hear this at work, but my boss will be walking by. I have a notebook hiding on my desk while I'm making parts.
I'm sure he's rooting for you. He probably knows
Yeah,
what
I told
you
him.
do.
Is there I know there's a story about like how I got into blues, and I know how there's like a story for pretty much everyone who gets into their own genre. But is there like a certain like thing that happened to you, like you get hit in the head and something else, and you're like, wow, country?
I kind of just I listen to the radio a lot. That's all I would really listen to. I was outside. When I was younger, I used to have like a little FM pack on my side, and that's all that would come in was country, and then kind of just fell in love with it for a while.
That's cool. Yeah.
And just really touch base on a lot of different musics through the years. Like you hear it all on the radio or you go to shows, but I don't know, that's the one that just clicks and it's the easiest for me.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Silence. Awkward silence. So we've asked who your idols are and how you kind of got into country. Here's a good one. What's your earliest musical memory?
That's
we like
my
asking
question.
that one. Too bad, Kyle.
Ooh, that's a hard one. My first time I ever sang in front of anyone, like ever, was at the Kettling Cup in Reedsburg.
Oh yeah.
They have an open mic, and my buddy actually knew that I played guitar, but I was always too afraid to sing.
Okay.
So I was kind of, I don't know, closet singer. But he'd always come out and sing, and I'd have to make up something. He liked playing like Maroon 5 stuff.
Yeah.
So I was kind of laid back, just playing the guitar. And one day I got asked, like, why don't you ever just try singing? It's open mic, no one cares. I'm like, all right, I'll give it a try. So I played Auctioneer by John Michael Montgomery.
Okay.
And that's when people were like, stood up and they're like, oh my God. He might have something going right now. And then the owner kind of pulled me aside and told me to stick with it and threw my names out at some small bars around the area. Played there, and then picked up a drummer and then picked up some other instrument people.
Wait, so you just picked up a drummer?
Basically.
What?
Oh, I put out a little Facebook post, and then half the time he drives to all the places. He picks me up.
I don't know, drummers.
Drummers.
You're lucky you found a drummer that easy. I don't know, we talk about this every show. Drummers are weird people.
John, if you're listening,
we love you.
I love you.
But you're a weird dude.
My first drummer I had, he was really, really laid back. Like, he would do whatever, and I could play a song that he's never heard in his life, and he'll start playing it just like you hear it on the radio.
That's how my first drummer was, too.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm like, all right, we're going to play this song. Did you practice it? He's like, nah, just play it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And honestly, it was probably better than what was drumming in the original song, when we did covers and stuff for the band. So that's really cool.
Well, what he did was he actually quit drumming now. He started playing guitar, and he was really good at writing music. Like, he can write some, like, nice poems, and now he actually started to play guitar, and now he's writing songs. Like, a couple of his songs he actually gave me. He's like, here, put your twist on it. I'm like, okay, we'll see what we can work with.
It was too funny. I got told I was a good drummer the other day. And it was funny because I wasn't even playing drums. We had a show at a benefit, and we got off stage for a break. And some little girl comes up to me and tells me, hey, you're a good drummer.
Is this the little girl that was in love with me?
Yes.
And wanted to...
Oh, come on.
Play the tambourine.
It was cute.
Children and I have, like, a weird relationship. I have 4 little sisters. So, do you have any brothers and sisters?
I got a 9-year-old little brother and a 19-year-old sister.
Okay, do you ever want to, like, beat them up?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that's how I feel about my little sisters, but I'm the oldest by, like, 9 years, so I can't really beat them up. But no, I love them.
You can, but
But for some reason, like, all children just think I'm, like, the coolest thing to walk the earth. They, like, you're so fun, and you're so nice, and we just want to be by you, and I'm like... Okay.
Tomorrow.
But no, it's really fun. We do, sometimes I let the kids and stuff come up on stage and play the tambourine and stuff. But this little girl was just adamant. She's like, so I want to be a part of the band for the rest of the show. And I'm like, do you now? Like, really?
She had the beat, though.
She was. She got up there again and did it. But I don't know, kids are attracted to me. And I'm just like, you ever see those posts on Facebook of, like, Sheldon? With, like, and it says, like, pregnancy is in the air, and I'm over here, like, shh, and he's, like, spraying the can and, like, got his shirt over his nose. That's me.
It's because you're sticky and children are sticky, so, like...
Why am I sticky?
I don't know.
That's creepy. Anyways, all right, what else have we asked you yet? Wow, we're not even that far into the show, and I'm losing it here. Why don't you tell us about performing? Like, what is it you love about it? What is it you hate about it?
Well, my most, like, love thing is when I actually play either one of my originals or, because I don't have nearly enough to cover 4 hours, because usually when I'm playing, it's a 4-hour show.
Regional choir.
Yeah. And, I don't know. Whenever you get people all singing along, it makes it easy. It's just a good vibe in the room. It's just really easy to fall in love with it, because making that a hobby, I'd like to someday just make that my full-time job.
Yep. Same here.
Now, what kind of guitar you play, Dakota?
I got a couple, actually. My 2 electrics are a Fender Strat. It's a 91. Or, 61, sorry. 61. And it's old. It's my grandpa's first guitar.
Wow.
And that plays nicer than any guitar I've ever bought nowadays.
My Stratocaster is just it's a 95 Mexican, but it's not bad, but... Trade you.
No way.
Don't ever let them come over to your house. It will be gone.
Be gone. And I got
a bit of a klepto. I
don't know the year on this one or much information on it. I just know it kind of plays once in a while. It's an old Supro. All I can gather up from it is this, like, the Walmart guitar of, like, the 50s.
Okay, so what is it? Okay, so Supro, they're almost like, I think they were owned by Sears or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you could buy them in the catalog for like $20 back then. So you would get your Sears catalog and you'd have that. I think Sears sold primarily Silvertone, but I'm not sure. I think Supro I don't know.
They made amps and stuff too. That's what I kept finding, and then finally I just picked it up one day and actually plugged it in, took some wires out, replaced them, and it started playing. I was like, wow.
Yes, those old ones are nice. I have a, what was it? It's a, wow, that's loud, Bree.
Sorry.
I can hear myself. It's a Silvertone from 1962, and it plays pretty much better than, well, any of my other acoustic guitars, but I don't bring it anywhere because, don't want to break it or something.
Well, you walk in my room, I got like guitar shelf, and my buddy, actually, he's a roommate now, and he's got a Gibson that he just bought and he just sat in there, and actually tonight I snagged it just to play it. I'm like, well, he always brags it up because I have my 2 Fenders and then kind of my knockoff. It's a Yamaha, but it actually sounded nicer than some of the really expensive ones when I picked it up, and I was like...
That's like my Ibanez over there. It's kind of got wonky looking tuners, and if you go turn it over, look at the front, it's missing wood on the front. But I swear the thing sounds better than any Martin, Taylor, Gibson I've ever played. It's great. Yeah.
Just all preference.
Yeah. Preference. It's a fun one.
Alrighty, well, we are going to take a short break.
Yes.
And when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit about Dakota's first CD that he's going to be recording and his Facebook page.
His Facebook page.
All that good stuff.
And all that good stuff. So.
You're listening to Local Frequencies.
Local Frequencies.
Your connection.
To
the local.
Music.
Scene. All right, you're back. Well, we're back.
We're back. Well, they could be back, too.
You could be back, too.
I mean, who knows what they're doing.
They're like, oh my gosh, the break is over. We have to get back. Local Frequencies is on.
What do you think people do during the breaks?
Well, we play at 6 o'clock at night. So they're probably cooking dinner.
They could be cooking dinner.
Driving home.
They could be driving home.
Yep, after work.
They could be taking a nap, in which case, now you're awake. Welcome, everybody.
To Local Frequencies.
Yes.
We have Dakota Neust here on the show. When we left, I was talking about how we're going to talk a little bit about his first CD that he's going to be recording. So, Dakota, why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, we've been looking for a good studio to play in, and Entertainment Studios in Baraboo was actually, I talked to a gentleman there, and just kind of been setting up. I've recorded before, but they were more specialists in the pop music. And it kind of, once we got the tracks all mixed, I was like, wasn't really feeling what they were kind of giving me back. So we've just been bouncing around until we could find the right sound we want.
Oh.
So what's important to take from that is for all you musicians out there, or people who know musicians that are looking to record, there are good studios right in your backyard. Yes. You don't have to travel hours away to find a good studio.
I walked into his house. I was not expecting it at all. I'm like, oh, okay. We might have a microphone in the living room, laptop set up. I go there in his basement, and it's pool tables, all glass walls everywhere, microphones from the ceiling, like something you'd see in a studio magazine.
Like Hollywood.
That's cool.
Like
on something
to
on TV.
LA and
it was
setting records and
an amazing setup.
That's cool. Now, during the break, you were telling us a bit about a story.
Oh, what I was doing earlier today.
Yeah.
Wow, I was almost late.
Remember, we're on public radio.
We were out at my buddy's farm earlier and just messing around with the guys, and we went and bought some tannerite earlier, so we were having a little fun with exploding targets. That took up a majority of my day.
You should get to know Kyle. He likes to blow things up.
Oh yeah. Well, not anymore. Not so much anymore. I don't blow things up anymore.
Yeah, lies. All lies.
No, it's not
what
a lie.
What about the smoke coming out of the window inside the house?
That's when I stopped.
I get there for practice last night. She's like, his mom's like, oh, you missed it. Kyle lit something off in the house, and there's smoke billowing out of the windows. Like,
it looked like the house was... okay. So, we were trying to make... it was some sort of propellant for something we were making. No, it was... so we can make fuses for fireworks or whatnot. But
because that's what you should be handling.
But we found that if you get a whole bunch of it, right, it does the same sort of thing. It's just a lot more. So we're like, whoa, that's really cool. We should do something with it, which is a bad idea. Don't do it. In the house. Don't do it. It would have took off like a rocket if it wasn't nailed down to a board. I mean, it was crazy. It took the board with it, and it was just fire and smoke. And
we should have done like a disclaimer before that.
Yeah.
What is it? What do you see on like those TV shows that say like do not try this at home?
And if anybody's wondering,
professionals.
If anybody's wondering, it's potassium nitrate and sugar. That's all. Yeah.
Fantastic. For all you children out there.
Potassium nitrate is stump remover. You grind it down into a fine powder, mix
Anyways,
it up with
Dakota.
sugar, then you grind it up further, right? Then you compact it, you put it on the stovetop, and you melt it down, and it forms a paste, and you put that stuff in a mold, and you let it dry, then, you light it off. And
I'm shaking my head.
Shaking my head.
For you all who can't see me.
It's fun, but don't do it. I mean, it's the funnest thing you'll ever do in your life.
Because you're a trained professional to work with that type of stuff.
Don't do it.
He thinks he is.
No, I'm not.
Let me tell you.
The worst I think I've done is Mom wasn't home.
Uh-oh.
Does Mom know about this?
No, she doesn't know about this, but if she hears this, she will. I thought it'd be awesome to play a game of Russian roulette with a bottle rocket. And I was like, all right, 1, 2, 3. I lit it, dropped it. Everyone ran out of the house as fast as they could. It was something.
Oh, man. Okay. Anyways. One of my favorite questions to ask now is if we were to go to your iPod right now, what would you be listening to?
Ooh. A lot of Justin Moore, Randy Houser, Craig Morgan.
Like what song, though?
Specifically from those guys.
Yeah.
Randy Houser, Like a Cowboy.
That's a good song.
It's probably one of my favorites.
I like Running on a Moonlight a lot.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a good one to cover.
Okay, so since you're a country guy, I have to ask. I'm a huge country fan. I'm a huge Marina Lambert fan. What's your take on like female artists? For me, I love country, so I focus a lot on like female artists in the country kind of music scene. Mm-hmm. But what's kind of your take on them? Like, do you think there's a reason that male artists seem to succeed a lot easier, or is it just
I'm not sure. That's kind of a hard one. I know it's harder because the girls can a lot of times hit those like crazy notes when it opens everyone's eyes, but then if you went on Nashville or something, a lot of the girls are doing the same thing, and you got to make that one unique sound.
Right. Have you been to Nashville?
Not yet. We've been kind of saving up because I wanted to go down there for like a few months.
Yeah.
But I've talked to an older gentleman that lives in Reedsburg now that was there when he was younger. He'd play all the time. His name is John Austin, and he was trying to get me connected with a guy named Bobby G. Rice, and he sings the song. I don't know if you can go on the internet. It's Mountain of Love. It's a way older song.
Okay.
You got an old soul.
What was his name again?
Bobby G. Rice.
Bobby Rice. Or
Bobby
Rice.
G. Rice. Okay.
But that was, you just called him and he's like, hey, listen to what this kid's playing right now. And I was playing in the background. I guess he's like, yeah, whenever he comes down, he can come stay at my house and we'll figure it out from there.
It is crazy, though. I haven't been able to go down to Nashville yet either. But our drummer, John, did. And he said it's just insane. Like, if you won't play for free, there's 8 other bands behind you that will, so you might as well, like, get out of the way.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. So I think we're really blessed to be, like, up in this area, at least to start off with.
Yeah, this area is nice, because once I've been to a lot of bar bands, and a lot of them are the classic rock. And so when they throw out a country artist in the mix, they're just like, whoa.
Well, and we get paid to play up here.
Mm-hmm.
We can sort of somewhat make a living, or at least pay for our food bill, for the month.
Essentials.
Playing up here, because live musicians are, I wouldn't say they're far few and in between, because doing the show, we've met so many musicians already.
Yeah,
I mean, I have a huge list of people to get on this show that are just awesome.
Yeah.
But it's still a big area. There's a lot of bars. Welcome to Wisconsin, where there's more bars than grocery stores.
That's so true.
It is. But Yeah, it's crazy. It's hard to break through sometimes, but I think we're pretty blessed to be in this area where we can get out there and, even if you suck for a while, you still get paid to play until people are like, we thought maybe you'd get better, so we kept giving you chances, but now we're not. No,
everyone sucks at some point.
That's true. We have bad shows.
Yeah, we have bad shows.
We have some shows where we get done and we're like,
gross.
I hope they call us so we can redeem ourselves. But all right, we are going to take another short break, and when we come back, Dakota Neust is going to play a live original for us, and he didn't tell me which one he's going to play yet, so it'll be a surprise for everybody when we come back.
Yeah.
All right, you're listening to Local Frequencies, your connection to the local music scene.
Bye.
All right, we're back, and you're listening to Local Frequencies, your connection to the local music scene. We have Dakota Neust with us here today, and Kyle's going to be our cameraman.
Oh, wow, yeah. New role, huh?
Yep, new role.
Demotion.
No, I just want to make sure it's a good shot because we post all this stuff to our Facebook and YouTube page.
Yes, we do.
So
crazy.
I know, it's awesome. So if you want to catch this
space magic
again, or
space magic,
if you usually listen to Local Frequencies and you missed tonight, don't forget you can always check our Facebook page.
We're very disappointed in you that you missed.
Yes, we will be very disappointed, but we'll be grateful if you'll check our Facebook page and our YouTube channel for all the cool stuff.
The world's disappointed in you.
Now on to the best part of our show is the third section where we always have an original from our artist.
The only part that has nothing to do with us. That's the best part.
Yeah, it does.
So we have Dakota Neust, and he is going to play Summertime.
Summer's Here.
Summer's Here. I'm sorry.
We'll give it that name.
Summer's Here, an original written by Dakota Neust.
And it was written in the middle of winter. So
because we're sick of winter.
We're sick of winter.
Even though this winter really isn't.
Fine.
I know, the snow comes and the snow goes away. That's all right. All right, so here we go with Dakota Neust, Summer's Here.
Grab your girl, we're heading to the lake, oh boy, just can't wait. Girls in bikini and the man drink a beer, oh yeah, let the party begin. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Lake beach ball skin and a swimming around. The more you drink, the harder you fall down. It must be here, I've waited all year for the snow to melt and get my swim trunks out. Sit in the sand with the beer in my hand and it's a sweet iced tea and some sun on me. Waited all year for the sun to come out right. I've waited all year for the sun to come out bright. Summer's here. Splashing in the water with my toes in the sand, cooking in the sun with a beer in my hand. Radio playing our favorite tunes, Florida Georgia line, y'all know it's cruise. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It must be here, I've waited all year for the snow to melt to get my swim trunks out. Sit in the sand with a beer in my hand, I need some sweet iced tea and some sun on me. Waited all year for the time to be just right. Waited all year for the sun to come out bright. Summer's here. This is where I need my drums coming. Bow, 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 bow. Lake beach ball skin and swimming around. The more you drink, the harder you fall down. It must be here, I've waited all year for the snow to melt and get my swim trunks out. Sit in the sand with a beer in my hand, I need some sweet iced tea and some sun on me. Waited all year for the sun to come out bright. Waited all year for the sun to come out right. Summer's here.
Nice.
Thanks, guys.
Awesome. I love country music. It's my favorite. Kyle forces me to do other things, but I force him to do some country stuff too, so. Like old country, though. Like we do like Folsom Prison Blues.
Ooh.
It was actually really fun. Remember, we can't do that on the radio.
That's right. That's not ours.
Alrighty. Well, we only have a couple minutes left.
Only a couple minutes.
And by a couple, I mean like 6.
6 is not a couple.
Is there anything you wanted to ask Dakota that we haven't?
You're into country, all right?
Yes.
Fine. Where did you go wrong? No, I'm just kidding.
You're terrible.
Well.
Kyle's one of those, he likes the old country, and he probably he likes a little more of like the rockabilly kind of stuff, but like the new country, Kyle's like,
gone.
Like I said last show, I can't just go out and criticize genres of music.
That's right, because some of the stuff you listen to is weird, remember?
Well, not because it's weird, it's because that, you like the music, right?
Yeah.
You thoroughly enjoy it, it invokes feelings in you. And
yeah, I'm at the gym, I'm listening to dub smash or dubstep.
So
just comes up.
I can't say it sucks because, I mean, obviously there's someone out there that really enjoys it, and you can't really take that from someone.
True.
And, yeah. I mean, you're not going to go up to, like, a lady sniffing flowers in the park and be like, hey, lady, flowers suck. I mean, like...
That's a really weird analogy, but okay.
That'd be stupid.
I feel like I'm forgetting something. What haven't we asked him? Is there anything, like, you want to say? Like, anything about what you do? Any really good...
What's your favorite color?
Okay.
Purple.
Purple.
Is that weird?
Awesome. No, because I love pink.
That's a cool color.
Like...
Purple's a
Got
good
a purple
color.
capo.
Yeah.
Yes.
He actually remembered his capo.
Yeah. I wonder who forgets their stuff.
I brought 3.
You brought 3 overachievers.
We're lucky if Kyle remembers... He doesn't remember anything but his guitar.
Really?
And thank God he remembers his guitar because
I forgot my microphone one time.
Really?
I got there, I'm like looking around, I'm like, all right, I have every mic for all the speakers, but my stand's sitting there with nothing but a cable hanging off it. I'm like,
oh man. You know what? Actually, I think I've forgotten my mic one time too, but Chris had an extra one.
Yeah, that's true.
But Kyle forgets. You don't know why I forgot my mic? Because Kyle, I have to remember all of Kyle's crap.
Oh, put it all on me.
I ran to a Radio Shack and just bought a cheapie for the night.
Who really supports you? Well, I know your mom does because
moms are great.
She actually emailed me from our website and was like, "Hey, heard about the radio show. You got to get my kid on here." And I was like, "Well, give me his number and I'll get a hold of him." And yeah. So I know your mom is, but is there anybody else?
Definitely my mom. My friends are a huge supporter. Like we'll be sitting at home. I'm not very good at video games or anything. So they'll sit there. My buddy's got an Xbox. They'll bring it over, and I'll just be sitting at my desk and doing that. And I had one of my buddies last night just fiddling around, and he wrote a bunch of words down. He's like, "Here, make this into a song," and it was just. It was something. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but I couldn't even put music to it.
It was something, huh?
We all have those weird songs. Kyle and I actually just wrote a song that we're hopefully going to share with you guys in the next couple weeks. But it's called Lazy Sunday Afternoon.
Well, we can't. It's not really called that because I think that's a different song. But
there's like a million songs that have the same name.
Because the Kinks have a song called Sunny Afternoon.
Okay, but anyways,
and
it's
the Beatles
all about
have Sunday.
It's all about little things that you don't think about, but really matter. What's one of the lines?
One of the lines.
Getting out of the shower and it's still warm in the bathroom.
Not wearing pants and it's 2 p.m. already and you just don't care.
Yeah.
Well, that's perfect. So, I mean, people can relate to that right away.
Eating cake batter, living off of cake batter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just stuff like that. So hopefully we're going to share it with you guys.
I want to go home and eat
soon.
A cake.
Cookies.
But now we are getting to the end of our show.
We are.
So I just want to go over a couple things. We had Dakota Neust on the show today. He's really awesome.
He's a great man with a good guitar.
And he likes country music, so now we're going to be best friends.
There's nothing wrong with that.
And if you ever need a female singer at your show, hit me up. Do a little Miranda. Do a little Miranda. Hey, call me. I love country music. Absolutely love it. I'll have to show you some old videos of me. No, I said country. I don't know. Can we not get started on that subject? Okay. But no. He's 21 years old. He's from Reedsburg, Wisconsin. There is something in the water around here because we have not had one terrible musician on the show. They have all been fantastic.
Until the night, they're just being modest.
And then, So he has a Facebook page, Dakota Neust, and you want to spell your last name?
It's just normal Dakota, and then it's Neust.
A, B, C, D, E, F,
11,
G, H,
Q.
12.
15.
9. Okay. And then he's going to be recording his first CD in the
It
next
should
couple months.
be at the end of January or the beginning of February is when I'm going to start my studio time.
So look for that. You're going to be selling it?
Yeah, we'll be selling it at our shows after we get it all out.
Oh, and where are you going to be playing in January?
Ooh, I'll be at Ho Chunk Casino the 15th and the 16th. It's a Friday and Saturday. I'll be playing 9 to 1 a.m.
Be there.
Which is awesome.
Or B Square.
Hopefully we'll get to be there next one of these times. All right, so we've had Dakota Neust on the show. Next week we have the Uke Boys from, I believe they're from Toma.
Ooh.
They're really awesome, so make sure you tune into them too.
You better.
Is there anything I'm missing?
Is that your brain?
Website.
Oh, the look, huh?
Yeah, the look. The looks could kill. Kyle would not be alive anymore. That would have been years ago, though.
That's cold.
Well, a year ago.
A year ago.
I'm pretty sure you got the look like the first time we ever played together.
I'm pretty sure I got it the first day we met.
No, but I love him. He's the little brother I never wanted. So, we are Local Frequencies. Be sure to check us out on our Facebook page, on our website,
and
all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Be sure to check out Dakota's Facebook page and like it up. Show him your love. We loved having you on today. Thanks for coming on, Dakota.
Thank you guys for having me.
No problem.
All right. We are Local Frequencies.
Yeah. And we're connecting you to the local music stuff.
Local Frequencies, your connection to the local music scene.